Hello my lovely souls, this is Michaela from Shiny Light Brightly 1111. I want to apologize that I wasn't able to upload content for a longer time, and I want to say thank you to the ones of you who are still with me here on this channel, so not right away leaving the channel. I also want to thank you for the lovely comments. I always read them all. I just usually don't have the time anymore to respond to every comment. And over the last 6-8 weeks, I really had to deal with more serious health issues than I thought at first. So, but I don't want to bore you with that. I want to thank you for all your lovely comments. And some of you also sent me lovely emails, and I'm just so grateful for these lovely souls I found here through this YouTube channel. I feel truly very connected to many of you I was already in personal contact with. So thank you all so much. I apologize that I wasn't here for so long. I hope I'm truly back now. So the Deep Love read is out now, but yeah, I hope it will get better soon. What I want to do as a thank you is for the whole December I offer my Deep Love read again for a lower price, so for $55 US dollar instead of $88.88. That is what I want to give back. So now let's go into the reading. Thank you again, and I hope you enjoy the reading. Hey my dear Taurus, welcome, and yeah, let's just do your Deep Love read. I hope you're all doing well. I'm great to be back. I'm already connected to my spirit guides and angels, and the message they gave me for you actually was that this time right now, and actually already the last 2-3 months till the end of the year, also January still, is a huge time of transformation for you. And when it comes to a soul connection, especially if you are defining, labeling your connection you're in as the twin flame connection, there was a special message for the divine feminines that a battle that seemed lost isn't. So there was a long wait. So we shouldn't sit there and wait, you know that, but patiently really waiting for your counterpart to come forward, to heal and to transform. But you kind of gave up on that. So you, again, that battle seemed to be lost. So even though you still feel connected, you just doing you and not really expecting anything to happen anymore. But the message was the battle isn't really lost, even though you may look at it that way. That is your perception maybe right now. So I don't know if I'm truly picking up on that kind of connection here right now. We will see. Let's just dive into your read. This is the Energy Oracle by Sandra and Taylor. I already have her new deck, the Quantum Oracle, but I didn't have the time yet to dive into it, so not using it yet. So we go with the usual Energy Oracle. Overall energy, please, for Taurus for December 2019 in love. What's the overall energy of Taurus? We have the action card coming up, so some kind of action on the horizon. They actually guide me to get another one. The throat chakra, the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, what is about communication, speaking the truth, expressing ourselves, being authentic. So, action and the throat chakra, please excuse me, communication coming in. I hear unexpectedly. Okay, that would be fitting to the message I already got. So let's see, what is the overall energy of Taurus, soulmate, love interest, however you label the connection. What is their overall energy in this connection right now? We have happy family coming up. They tell me to take the bottom with this, and that is the storm warning. So if your counterpart is in another relationship, even including children, there is not that happy family going on anymore. So I hear they're standing in front of the ruins. Actually, if you should deal with an Aries, maybe that reading could be interesting for you. So even though you may, by example, look at their social media and there is still that happy family theme going on, it's not as it seems. We will clarify these. I didn't say how this reading will unfold, so we are in the overall energies. You, your person, the connection. We will clarify this with another deck. We will look where the two of you are spiritually at, then into current lessons, challenges, and then separately you and your person, heart space, mind space, soul level, so message of your higher self, their higher self, and what's going on in the physical. Then we look into shared energies, and then possible future, possible outcome, and advice from spirit at the end. So overall energy of the connection between Taurus and their soulmate, please. What is the overall energy of the connection? Wow, okay, we have yin and yang, or yin yang. So it's about balancing out the masculine and feminine energy inside of yourself, both of you, and so it will balance out the connection. And we have the angel of love. That is a very romantic and sensual energy. I hear the soft beginnings, okay. This is really a very, very beautiful energy, and I feel it actually right now. I can't even describe it. It's kind of overwhelming in a beautiful way. I again forget the mic. I paused the video, second. Excuse me. Sorry guys. So we go into the wisdom of the oracle by Colette Baron to get more information on these cards now. So tell us please more about the action card and the throat chakra on Taurus side here. We have the here and now card with the deep knowing. Sorry for the glare, can you see that? So, sorry, my voice is still... So, here and now, it's important to be present in this moment. So not worrying about tomorrow, not hanging on to the past, to be present in the here and now, in the present moment. And yeah, you had that deep knowing all along. But of course, it's totally human that when we are in a connection for a long time, with that deep knowing, doing our spiritual work, being patient, doing us, nothing is happening from the counterpart, that at some point we think, well, maybe it will never happen. But of course, we also have dreams, right? We don't want to stay alone, because especially women have the tendency to really don't give their heart to anyone else, because it belongs to them. And so they may learn throughout the process that they have to take care about themselves, doing so focused on career and their spiritual work, maybe finding their purpose, but they aren't really interested in a relationship with someone else, because their heart belongs to their counterpart. But there are still that dreams and desires. You don't want to stay alone for the rest of your life, and at some point we may question if it's still worth the wait, or if we wasted our time. So I also get a message here with the here and now in combination with the communication and the action, that if that should happen, be in the here and now. So enjoy the moment. What that truly means is, by example, if there is a long story between the two of you, where there was happening something in the past where they've hurt you, don't bring this up right away. Hear them out and listen with your heart. You have that deep knowing all along, and that also tells me here that you already know what's going on in their life. So you may have no proof yet in the physical world, but intuitively you already know that their family life isn't like it seems anymore. But especially when we are questioning what to do here, and we look on social media and we do that over and over again, even though we may know it's not good to do so, and there is posted a picture again of that happy family life, we are questioning our intuition instead, questioning if it's real what's posted. So trust your own deep inner knowing. So please tell us more about the happy family with the storm warning here. What's going on with Taurus counterpart here? So regeneration. So they are in the recovery mode here, processing what was happening. And they are trying to manifest something new here. But I get the message that, so we say what we can imagine can come real, right? But they are kind of questioning it, because at that point when they've made the decision, by example, to marry someone else, they thought it's the right decision. They wouldn't have done it if not, right? So they thought they were right and doing the right thing, and now they are repeating again, standing in front of the ruins and are questioning themselves. But they are in the process of a recovery, of healing here. And I hear learning about manifestation, law of attraction, and really trying to examine what they did wrong, why they did attract not what they truly desired. So they are learning about themselves, because we attract what we send out, right? Yin Yang, and so flying out here, Yin Yang and the Angel of Love for the connection. So we have another card that says Yang here, and that is action taking, right? Yang is the masculine energy, and it is the action taking. And what fell out here right away is the leg up. This is a card of support. So, okay, they are telling me this still belongs here. So they have support here, even any kind of counseling to regenerate, to recover. So we have again action taking here, what already came up for you. Let's get one more here for the connection with the Yin Yang, Yang, and the Angel of Love. With no peace like home. And what I hear and what they are showing me is coming together. Actually, I'm not here to create false hope, my dears. I just go with the flow of the reading here and with the messages I get. And I mean, you see the cards, and the message I get is coming home. And I see a man and a woman. Doesn't have to be, of course. We are living in a world where it can be two women, but they are showing me the picture of a man and a woman actually getting closer together, holding hands, looking deep in their eyes. I know that sounds very cheesy, but and feeling like coming home. And I get goosebumps all over me right now, and my crown chakra is tingling pretty much here. I don't know what's going on here, but whoa there. Let's go ahead. Just getting more curious here how this reading will unfold. So these are the Sacred Spirit reading cards. Let's have a look where the two of you are spiritually at. For Taurus first, please. The birth of creation, potential growth. I hear also finding that inner peace and harmony, that state of inner peace and harmony. But this card here talks about really the birth of something new, right? And of growth. So they've already told me that Taurus is, I mean, I'm a Taurus myself, so the sign of Taurus has that huge transformation and ascension going on. Beautiful energies here. Let's see what's going on with Taurus counterpart here spiritually. Mindful wisdom, create inner harmony. I've heard inner harmony, so they are also, I mean, with the yin and yang card coming out here for the connection, your energies are merging here right now is what I hear and see. So they are recovering here and trying to find inner harmony. So, for the connection, what's spiritually going on with the connection? Living light energy, see the beauty in life. So it is about coming out of the dark and seeing, so everything is lightening up, is what they say. Everything is lightening up. So I really think and feel here something huge and beautiful is on the horizon. I don't even know how to name that reading. Let's see, we're still at the beginning. This is the Akashic Tarot, current lessons and challenges going on. For Taurus, current lesson or challenge in this connection. So either, I say first what the card says. I mean, the War of the Roses, either you are also leaving another relationship, but what I got actually immediately when this card came up was that, again, you know exactly what's going on in their life. You have that deep knowing. That they are separating here from someone else, and that they are struggling with all that stuff till it's finalized here. But what may be your challenge at this point is that you don't know for sure. So again, what I've said before, you have that deep knowing, intuitively you just know, but there is no proof yet. And instead they maybe on social media show off that still everything is great. So I mean, you won't post that you will get divorced, right? No one does. No one is doing that. So, but the way it shows off may seem to you as if still is everything all right. But instead of questioning the posts, you are questioning your intuition. And that is, of course, so you can trust your intuition. So if you are separating on your own from someone else, then I'm not getting that. That is really just reading the card. And because it's a general read, there are many different scenarios. So I have to say it. So maybe you are still struggling here with another partner, by finalizing everything that comes with a separation or even divorce. What's the current lesson or challenge here for Taurus soulmate, counterpart, love interest? What's their current lesson or challenge? So yeah, the treasure. This card talks about that there is a treasure, a jewel in the teardrop in every experience we make, in any pain and suffering and challenges. There is always a hidden treasure, but they are still in the recovery mode and still trying to figure everything out. And not really, so for them it's still challenging to see the good even in these unfortunate things. For the connection, okay, they are giving me a message right now before we look at this card. If they should come towards you right now in December, they will come before they fully healed. And the message I got is you have to be very sensitive and empathic here and compassionate, because they are making that step, because they are guided to do so, even though they may not be fully ready, still dealing with the aftermath of a separation here. So if you want them back into your life, there is a lot of compassion and sensitivity needed here, because it's a huge step for them to make that step, and they are very anxious, but they are doing it anyways. So for the connection, we have the loving elementals. Beautiful. So this card talks about dreams can come true. So when we are children, can see this little child sitting there with fairies around her. So everything around us when we are a child is a little miracle, and we believe actually in miracles, right? We believe in fairies and fairy tales, and that dreams can come true. And right now, current lesson or challenge for both of you, because it's the card for the connection, is to come back into that state of belief that everything is possible and that dreams and wishes can actually come true. Also, of course, that you are divinely guided and protected, and there was another word. I didn't get it right away, and now it's gone. So they are pushed towards you, at least pushed into that right direction, towards healing, towards ascension. And they will be reminded of you over and over again. So they just can't hide from it anymore. So we begin with you, Taurus, heart space, mind space, soul level and physical. This is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. Heart space of Taurus when it comes to their counterpart, please. What's going on in the heart space of Taurus, please? Oh, look at that. We have the star. Breaking free from the chains. Deep emotional healing. Stars are aligning in your favor. Wishes, wish fulfillment. Being divinely guided. So in your heart you know that you have been right all the time. But with that, they are showing me, so we have, especially here in this picture, that breaking free from the chains. So there is something through your ascension process where you find a different way to deal with it, where maybe before you kind of feel or felt like you're in chains. But I also get here that something is happening that kind of helps you to break free from these chains. So maybe some kind of proof, so that you're not questioning your intuition anymore, your deep knowing. Sorry for my voice. And we have the World card at the bottom, embrace. So the star card represents the sign of Aquarius. Could be of significance for some of you. The World card has the 4 fixed signs. So we have Scorpio, Taurus, Leo and Aquarius again. So the World card talks about that old major cycles are finally closed. We leave the past behind. We are open for new beginnings. And we embrace the whole journey with all that is. So you already got or are now getting through this transformation process that what they are still dealing with, the treasure. You see the deeper meaning of everything that happened. And that brings deep emotional healing here with the star card. beautiful energy. So, mind space of Taurus when it comes to their counterpart, please. The Four of Wands, joy and stability. So this is the 1111 card in the traditional tarot. Joy, stability, great foundation, that beautiful relationship. So in your mind, you either know it's happening, or at least it is something you are thinking about. Okay, I have at the bottom, no. The darkest fears. So maybe on your mind, even though you have that deep knowing, and even though you may pick up on their situation, on your mind you have the darkest fear that for you the Four of Wands won't happen. So the Nine of Swords is self-made. It is a fear, so playing through the worst case scenario on your mind over and over again, being caught up in these darkest fears and anxieties, even though there is no real threat. So it's just on your mind. You can switch it off. It's your decision to switch it off. You have the power over your thoughts. So meditation could help here to calm the mind. But yeah, with these two cards together for your mind space, so you're thinking about what you truly want, what you desire, what you are waiting for, and you have the fear here that it will never happen for you, especially not with them. And that is what they've showed me when I was preparing for your reading, that you kind of think the battle is lost. So maybe for some of you, the War of the Roses here also shows your inner battle with this connection, that you think you've lost this battle or this war even. What is the message of Taurus higher self, please? There are many cards. Okay, just 3. So we have the Two of Pentacles, find balance. So Two of Pentacles is that shaky foundation. So we feel something is off. We know maybe we have to make decisions to choose a path, or maybe we have too much, it seems too much to handle. Something that brings us out of balance and makes our foundation shaky. And what makes your foundation shaky is that we have the Five of Cups here in this deck called Change Your Focus. So the Five of Cups is an energy where we are too focused on what we don't have, what we can't have, what we've lost. So a change of focus is necessary here. We have to switch the perspective. And we have the Strength card in this deck called Control. So could be a Leo of significance here for you, or you have that heavily in your chart. So you have the strength to get through it. It is about to get back control over your, usually over your life, but what I get actually for you in this certain and the special case is over your thoughts. And because the Five of Cups and the Nine of Swords is an energy that brings you out of balance. So, but actually what I think and feel is that this comes from them. So you are picking up on their energies. They are questioning everything. They are questioning themselves. They are standing in front of the ruins, not getting why it wasn't working out again. I don't know why here again. So maybe really not the first marriage, which didn't work out. So you have the power over your thoughts, over yourself. Protect your energy so that you're not picking up too much on their stuff. coming into your own balance. I'm sorry, I have to pause. So, sorry again. So, what is going on in the physical, please, for Taurus? So, in the Pisces reading, I totally lost my voice. Physical for Taurus, please. What's going on in the physical? The Lovers and the Ace of Cups. Whoa there. So, Lover bounce, Ace of Cups. So, for me as a reader, the Ace of Cups, of course, aces are representing new beginnings. In this case, new beginnings in love. But the Ace of Cups for me as a reader is our self-love, right? Our own cup that has to overflow with unconditional love. But I have it combined here with the Lovers, and in this deck it's just called love. And in this deck it's also not about that decision. So in the traditional tarot, the Lovers is about a decision that has to be made in love. But in this deck it's just that coming together. So it could be a Gemini of significance here for you too, with the Lovers card coming up. So a new beginning, I mean the Ace of Cups in combination with the Lovers, that would indicate that new beginning of coming together. That is amazing here. What's going on? We go on to their energies now. This is also by John Holland. Psychic Tarot and Oracle. Psychic Tarot and Oracle. Heart space of Taurus counterpart, please. What's going on in their heart space when it comes to Taurus and this connection, please? Eight of Wands, accelerated motion. The Eight of Wands is an energy of moving forward in a very fast way. Very fast energy, positive movement forward, communication, even travel. So if we are talking about a long distance relationship here, and especially in this deck, it is about following the guidance, following heart's desires, following the wish. And it is combined with judgment. This deck called Truth. Judgment represents the sign of Scorpio. So Judgment is the card of second chances and reconciliation. It is also spiritual ascension, awakening. It is about being divinely guided. It is about closing major old cycles and seeing the bigger picture, the deeper meaning of things. I'm totally overwhelmed by these energies here. So I'm not just getting messages and seeing the cards. I feel the energy, and it's actually pretty overwhelming here. So, mind space of Taurus. Mind space of Taurus counterpart when it comes to Taurus, please. So what's going on in their mind space when it comes to Taurus and this connection, please? So yeah, there are still, they tell me to take the next two. Okay, I get why. So for them, the Tower came. That is that standing in front of their ruins. The ruins of another relationship. Their whole structure fell down here with the Tower card. Destroyed the whole structure. And they are suffering in silence. They also have the Nine of Swords. So mirroring, you have the Nine of Swords in your mind space too. So again, protect your energies. You are picking up for sure on their energies here. So they are standing in front of the ruins of their life, asking themselves why it happened again. I don't know why I always hear again. So, and really going through anxieties and their darkest fears. But we have also, this is the 3 of Wands, called partnerships and alliances. So the 3 of Wands is an energy of looking into the distance, planning, waiting, yearning. So there is that yearning in combination, I hear, with the deep knowing that there is something else waiting for them. So you are waiting for them. So, but they are in their mind too busy here still figuring out what was happening to their life, trying to, I mean, the Tower brings that we have to rebuild our own foundation, right? We have the possibility to build everything anew in a better way, but when the Tower is still so present, we can't see it that way, of course. We just see the ruins. So their heart already knows what it wants, but they are still, with the treasure and these cards here now, in their mind too busy to get rid of this negativity and let's get their thoughts about you here. For some of you, it could also be that they know that they brought the Tower to you in the past. So they know that they've destroyed your connection in the past, and they have now the fear that it's not to repair anymore. But look, I wanted to have a card what they are thinking about you for the ones where this is about their current situation. We have the 3 of Cups, rejoice and celebration. So the 3 of Cups is that card of celebration and reunion, union, reconciliation. But I'd say they would still need some time here to recover. But actually what I feel is that they don't wait till they are ready. And that may be why I got the message that you have to be very compassionate and sensitive, because they are still very vulnerable, and they won't show it at the beginning, of course. They will hide it. But use your own deep knowing about their situation. What's the message of Taurus counterpart's higher self when it comes to this connection with Taurus, please? So yeah, we have the 4 of Swords, rest and rejuvenation. So we got already the regeneration card. They are in recovery mode right now, and they have to emotionally withdraw from their other situation here, to leave emotional baggage behind, to really walk away from that situation fully, to be ready for something new. Old cycles has to be closed first. What's going on in the physical, please, for Taurus counterpart? So yeah, 5 of Swords, conflict and defeat, and the Devil. So, by the way, with the Tower here, we have Scorpio's energy again, and now we have Capricorn coming up here with the Devil's energy. So, they are in mental conflict here. And I mean, the devil's energy, it's called temptation here. What I actually get is here the temptation to run towards you. It wouldn't be the right thing to do right now, but they are tempted. It's kind of that energy, how to describe what I feel. So they are feeling very hopeless here right now, standing in front of their ruins, not knowing how this happened again, that everything fell apart. And so they know that you are there, and that you would have been the right decision in the past, but they couldn't see it that way back then. And it would be quite comforting for them when they come towards you now, and you would stand there with open arms, right? So, but that's something they can't expect. And they know it deep inside, but they are kind of tempted because it would comfort them that not everything is lost. But they are in mental conflict about it because they deep inside know it's not the right decision for that moment here. For some others, it could be that because of their situation, they may be, I mean, the devil is about any kind of toxic behavior, so maybe some of them could drink too much, something like that. But it's not for the majority here. But any kind of toxic behavior could take place here. So let's go into some shared energies with the romance angels. Very interesting reading. Unexpected, actually. Shared energy, please, for Taurus and their counterpart. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So positive thinking, so getting out of the Nine of Swords, especially if it's not even yours. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So we have already the Strength card called control here. There was that message, and they have to free themselves from that whole situation fully. And at the bottom I have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So, so 2 cards for Taurus, please. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And at the bottom I have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. But this talks about their separation you're already picking up on. So, I mean, I got for some of you maybe the message that you are separating from someone with the War of the Roses here. But again, that was something I wasn't getting for the majority here. You are picking up on their separation, even though you may have no proof. You know it. You just know it. For Taurus counterpart, please. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So they finally see you for who you are, and they see the deeper meaning of that connection. They had to go through that tower again, standing in front of their ruins, to realize and recognize what's truly going on between the two of you. And we have the heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Let's see what the future energies will show us here. So possible future energies with the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti for Taurus and their counterpart, for the connection I'm picking up on here today. What are possible future energies? Please, spirit guides and angels, let us know. So let's see. Possible future energies for Taurus and their soulmate. No. Possible future energies for Taurus and their counterpart. We have the Ace of Wands. Let's get them all out first. What fell down here? The Chariot. Four of Swords. Page of Cups. Ten of Wands. The Sun. Possible outcome. Eight of Wands. The Empress. Judgment. So let's see. The Ace of Wands is that passion ignited, new beginnings, very passionate, very creative. I hear the possibility to create a new beginning. We have the Chariot representing the sign of Cancer, what could be of significance for some of you. And the Chariot is very fast, positive movement forward. It is the card of success and victory, triumph. It is the card of travel, even relocating. So very positive, optimistic energy and movement forward. We have the Four of Swords here, what already came up as a message from their higher self. So rest, rejuvenation, recovery mode. So for some it is that this has to take place first before this can happen. For others it is that this is happening, that movement forward, what brings healing for both of you. That brings healing. There are just, and that is what I've already was picking up on, when they come towards you, it will be baby steps. The Page is communication, but it is very little. So it are little steps, baby steps. It's the Page of Cups, so it is about romantic. It is so romantic gestures. But it is just something little, the little beginnings. But I've told you, especially when they come forward before they're fully recovered, they are very vulnerable and they won't run into your arms right away. They are very insecure also about if you still want them. But what I feel is the urge to find that out. They need kind of that being sure that there is still a chance. So they don't need to hear from you, finally you're there. I was waiting for you my whole life, and now we can spend the rest of our lives together. That's not what it is about. It is about to know that there is still a chance, that not everything is lost. And that will lead not just to healing for both of you, it will help to drop the burden. The Ten of Wands is feeling burdened and overwhelmed. But the 10 indicates the end of that cycle, ready to drop that burden that will bring so much relief, and especially with the Sun, so could be a Leo of significance here again. I think we got that before. That is clarity, illumination, happiness, joy. The Sun is the most positive card in the whole tarot. It lights up every negative card that's on the table. So that will bring so much relief that it lights both of you up from the inside. In the outcome, we have the Eight of Wands again, that already showed up in the reading. So again, very fast, positive movement forward. Again, communication and travel. We have the Empress, and the Empress is not just representing a person. It is representing the birth of something new. What already came up for you. So it is the birth of a new cycle. It also is representing fertility, of course. So for some of you, it could even indicate pregnancy here. But for the majority, it is representing that birth of a new, even here, era. And we have Judgment again. So Judgment is the card of second chances and reconciliation, beside the fact of being divinely guided, beside the fact of closing old cycles and making room for the new one. So beautiful messages here in your reading today for December. Let's get some angel answers on that. So take action doesn't mean that you have to take action. It is about that action taking is on the horizon. Success throughout. And we have trust. This is the Whispers of Love Oracle. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. And the other one wanted to come out to romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. And at the bottom, embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. This is the Heart-Shaped Love Oracle by Tony Carmine Solano. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So, and that is exactly what they have to do right now. That is why we have to heal first before we come together. When they come towards you now, it may be too soon. When they are still in that devil energy and still not seeing the treasure in what happened, still dealing with the aftermath of the tower. So again, it will be baby steps, but maybe it is just not of coming together at first. So just that little communication to check out the situation. So I really feel that urge to find out if there is still a chance with you. So maybe finding out if you are with someone else, if you are still thinking of them or forgot about them, if you're still mad at them maybe for what happened in the past, stuff like that. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. So I really feel that it's maybe not right away about we are together now. But it will bring so much healing and relief. At the bottom I have, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. So out of the mind, out of the Nine of Swords, listen to your heart and trust your deep inner knowing, and your heart will guide you. So last message to close the reading with the Gaia Oracle, also by Tony Carmine Solano, as an advice from Spirit. What's your last message for Taurus, please? Spirit guides and angels. What is the last advice? So we have the Amethyst, transformation, certainty and confidence. Number, I can't read it, 41. I will read this card as usual. Look what's at the bottom, by the way. I have to show it, the yin yang again. So 41. A profound transformation is taking place in your life. After much soul search, you are now back in control. A new you is emerging, poised and with a renewed sense of confidence. You can move forward with certainty. The past is now behind you. The hard work has been done. All you have to do is decide what it is that you truly want. All is now possible. Listen to your heart and don't settle for second best. Set your course and then go for it. Be certain, be confident, and all is yours for the taking. Blessed be. Affirmation: I give thanks for the transformation and healing that has taken place. I move through life with gratitude. I move through life with certainty. I move through life with confidence. I achieve my goals. What I focus on, I create. So please, no worst case scenario on the mind. Beautiful last message here, and that you are going through a huge transformation was already the message I got by preparing for your reading. And that control, getting back control, that came up in the reading too. So very fitting last message here, my dear Taurus. I hope this reading helped you in some way, brought you some guidance, some valuable insights. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you a wonderful month of December. I hope I'm back with a mid-month read. Can't guarantee that yet. If not, I already wish you a Merry Christmas, but I'm pretty sure I'm back before that. So thank you again so much for watching. Wishing all the very best for your situation here and of course in general. Bye for now.